I'd like to welcome you to Green Country Custom Baits. I'm Jeff, the painter and creator. Today we're going to do a paint session, and we're going to be replicating this particular little bait that a customer here in the great state of Oklahoma has sent me. And we're going to be putting that on an old pre-Rapala Storm flat wart. So after the intro, we'll dive into the techniques, the color patterns, the color mixes that go into this particular bait. So before we switch cameras and get you up close where you can kind of see what's going on, I wanted to give you a rundown. I've already done my color prep and spraying paint onto a white piece of paper in order to match the colors of this. And this is a fairly simple pattern. We've got a chartreuse belly with some large silver flake, and the brown I wanted to get right on. I looked at burn umber, several others, but here's what I've come to find. We're going to go wicked white on our base coat. We're going to go an auto-born brown for our back color. We're going to use transparent yellow and a bright green to get the chartreuse color mix, which is about 6-2. And then for our black markings, we're going to go with this vacuum form mold that I had done a video on earlier. And if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link in the description above, where we took a Storm flat wart and got our pattern on here and Dremel tooled it out. But again, that's in a different video, but we're going to use that, and we're going to spray black through that. And then we've got our copper pearl flake and our silver flake for the top and the belly of this bait. So stay tuned. I'm going to switch cameras and we're going to get you in there close, show you a few tips and tricks on how to get this color pattern. All right, first up we're going to spray our base coat. Okay, our second color that we're going to go with on this is a auto-born light brown, as I told you in the beginning of the video. And we're going to try to get at that shade. Sometimes when you're trying to match these baits, especially when they've got glitters and other products on top of them, it's a little bit tough to train your eye to see the color below, but I feel like we got a pretty good match with the brown. This will cover up real easy, but yeah, as you can see what we've got going on here, we've got a little spot. When things like that happen, it generally means you're getting a little bit of water coming through your airbrush, so I need to check that filter in that airbrush there. But anyway, we'll be able to cover that right up. This is going to require another coat anyway to get it to the type of dark brown that this one is. So. Yeah, see, I got some water in it. Probably going to take one more coat. We may have could have went with our sometimes different light. Yeah, it's quite a bit darker. Burn umber over the top of it. It's just a little bit dark, quite a bit darker brown. Okay, that looks really good. I think we got that. I'll probably come back and clean this up with a little white. We don't want any kind of dark underneath our chartreuse. So okay, and again, we went with a transparent yellow, and I believe it was about 6 drops of that, and maybe 1.5, 2 drops of just a bright green to get our chartreuse. Okay, and what I did there again is just I wanted to make sure even around the lip of that bait that I didn't leave any white. Kind of faded that chartreuse into the brown, and I think we've got a match. Quick heat set, and we'll move on to our stencils. Next up, we're going to remove it from our X-Acto blade knife handle and put it in our stencil pattern. We're just going to place our bait into there, hold it slightly on the back with our thumb, get it up in there really good and tight. And don't need a lot of air pressure for this one. We're just going to lay in our mark. And when you're doing this, you don't want to go real heavy all at once and cause some type of run underneath it. Just a couple of light coats. And there you have the right side of the bait. Make sure you do a quick heat set. Doesn't take a lot with a heat gun. If you're using a hair dryer, you may have to go just a little bit longer, but both methods will do a good job. And there you have it. We've got the storm wiggle wart pattern. We've got our bait done. Now we need yellow eyes. Then all we have left is our glitter and our clear coat. Okay, for our eyes, so that we get a good crisp round circle, we're going to spray white over this dark brown. And I believe I'm going to go with the that 7/32 hole sizer there. And then we'll immediately come back with our yellow. Need that. Increase pressure here just a little bit. Probably the most difficult thing is getting them lined up. Okay, final touches. We'll come back with our black and use a small nail. Color in our eyes, and the painting portion of this bait is over. Let's see, without the glitter. Really good color match. So next up, we'll do a little clear coat and glitter. I'm not sure if I'll get that on camera. It takes quite a while for it to dry, but if you like this video, please hit the like button, and please consider subscribing to the channel